in the heart of a lush emerald jungle. A timeless question echoed through the canopy: who truly rules this vibrant kingdom? Many believed it was Leo the lion, with his magnificent mane and a roar that could shake the very leaves from the trees. His power was undeniable. When he patrolled his territory, a hush fell over the undergrowth. Smaller creatures would scurry away, not out of fear, but out of a deep, instinctual respect. Leo was the embodiment of strength, the protector who kept the balance, ensuring no single group overstepped its bounds. His rule was one of mighty presence, a symbol of raw, untamed authority. But others whispered that the true ruler was Elara, the ancient elephant. She possessed a wisdom that flowed as deep as the jungle's oldest rivers. Elara remembered seasons of drought and flood, times of plenty and times of scarcity. She knew where to find the sweetest fruits even in the driest months, and which hidden springs never ran dry. The other herds followed her lead, trusting her memory and her gentle guidance. Her rule wasn't about power, but about knowledge and nurturing. She was the historian, the provider, the living memory of the jungle itself. Her leadership was quiet, yet her influence was everywhere. High above, in the interlocking branches of the giant kapok trees, lived Kale the eagle. With eyes that could spot a tiny mouse from 1,000 feet in the air, he saw everything. He knew the jungle's secrets from a perspective no one else had. Kale saw the lion's patrol routes, the elephant's hidden pathways, and the monkey's secret shortcuts. He was the great observer, the messenger who saw the bigger picture. He would cry out warnings of approaching storms or distant fires, his calls echoing for miles. His rule was one of vision and awareness, a silent guardianship from the skies, connecting all the disparate parts of the jungle into one cohesive whole. Then there was the serpent, Sylvan, who slithered silently through the forest floor. Many were wary of him, but few understood his true role. Sylvan knew the language of the earth, the secrets of the soil, the roots, and the shadows. He was the great recycler, the agent of change. Where an old tree fell, he was the first to explore the new clearing, signaling the beginning of new life. He represented the cycle of life and death, the constant transformation that kept the jungle dynamic and alive. His rule wasn't of command, but of influence, a subtle, constant pressure that guided the jungle's inevitable evolution. So who truly ruled the jungle? Was it the lion's strength, the elephant's wisdom, the eagle's vision, or the serpent's influence? One day, a great fire threatened the jungle, a danger too large for any one leader to handle. It was then that the truth was revealed. The eagle, Kale, saw the fire from afar and shrieked the alarm. The elephant, Elara, remembered an ancient, fire-resistant canyon and led the animals toward its safety. The lion, Leo, cleared a path, roaring to guide the lost and frightened, holding back the encroaching flames with his sheer presence. And the serpent, Sylvan, guided them through the coolest, dampest parts of the undergrowth, away from the driest tinder. They discovered that the jungle had no single ruler. Instead, it was ruled by a council of strengths. It was the combination of power, wisdom, vision, and change that created the delicate balance. The true ruler of the jungle was not an individual, but the spirit of cooperation itself, the understanding that every creature, big and small, had a vital role to play in the survival and prosperity of their shared home. The jungle thrived not under one crown, but under the interconnected web of all its inhabitants. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.